It's time for Riff Tracks.
Riff Tracks, copyright by Riff Tracks, all rights reserved.
Hi, I'm Mary Jo Peel.
And I'm Bridget Nelson.
Together we make
Mary Jo Peel and Bridget Nelson.
We are in the Riff Tracks booth today having a little coffee clutch. And, we are going to riff this.
Oh, yeah, that's why we are here. We're with
Ever
Kevin, too, but
it might be.
it is. It's coming up. The Relaxed Wife.
Oh, finally, the spin-off to The Good Wife.
Okay. You know what? I'd say those pantyhose have shrunk. Put them on. We'll put the Spanx on first. And then I'll put on the... Did you put the pantyhose on first or the Spanx?
I put on Spanx, pantyhose, and then more Spanx.
After the day's work and worries are done, what is more fun for a man than to come home to a quiet house with happy children and a loving spouse?
Give me my book. It's my book. But I just want to see something. But it's my book. Cry, baby, cry, baby. It's still my book. It's my book anyway.
Quiet, both of you. We'll discuss it in the morning.
Now, please go watch Carson.
Good night, Mother. Good night, Father.
Some attempts at relaxing prove quite taxing. No joking. The effort may be most provoking.
I don't like early Dr. Seuss.
Now, you just drink this and you'll be fast asleep in no time.
Coffee, king of sleep aids.
Oh, but he can tell if it's not fair trade. Oh.
Darling, are you all right? You weren't supposed to gulp it. Just sip it. After all, how can a drink relax you if it isn't nice and warm?
By being a martini?
Relax, impossible.
Why doesn't he just come out and say he wants to push the beds together? She's not a mind reader.
Trouble is, you've been reading the wrong book.
Diary of a Wimpy Man.
You know, I was as tense as you before I learned to relax. Now, let me see.
Wow, Frankie Goes to Hollywood wrote a lot of books.
Do it.
Here's what you need. How to Relax. Just start reading it. See if it doesn't make you feel better.
Oh, why won't she just let me resign effective noon tomorrow?
By William Durst. Forward by O.J. Simpson.
Some people find relaxing very taxing. Forever in a hurry. All they do is worry, worry, worry.
Well, I'm a little worried about his pink pajamas.
Mm-hmm.
Are you tense, anxious, worried,
Ugly.
always tired but can't fall asleep? Are you afraid you're losing your grip? You may not know it, but that's good. Yes, good, because this book can help you. Yes, it can. No matter who you are, you'll feel better and live better when you learn to relax. You can start right now by thinking of some of the things that make you tense. Go ahead, think.
My hatchet face.
Without much trouble, any of us can mention dozens of things that fill us with tension.
Separate beds, sexless marriage, separate beds, sexless marriage, books instead of sex, no sex, separate beds, no sex, no sex, no sex, no sex!
It's his wife calling. She wants her own room.
Thin!
Though your heart is aching.
For the weekend! We gotta call into Theodore. He loves the script. Alvin loves it.
Although the feverish male is sure nobody else can have his troubles, we know his wife doesn't pass her days just blowing bubbles.
She does spend them wondering why she lives in this weird house.
I'll get it. I'll get it.
Chapter 1, Understanding Your Tensions.
Or living with constant
Understand how
narration.
tension affects you. Make believe a mosquito is buzzing around the back of your hand. Hear it? See it? Right there over your knuckle. Now get ready to swat that mosquito as soon as it lights.
Get ready for your own blood to splatter everywhere.
Raise your hand, slowly, not too high. Now wait, the buzzing's coming closer. Watch closely. It hasn't lit yet, but it will. and it will sting.
Malaria,
Hear it
sweat,
buzz?
and death
Are
ensue.
you set to squash it, eager to whack it, the kingdom come? Is your hand quivering, your teeth clenched, your eyes staring, your brow wrinkled?
Botox could be right for you.
Wait till it alights. But suppose it doesn't alight. Suppose it never alights. Suppose you stayed like this for hours, forever, with only that awful buzzing.
Suppose you just shut this
Wouldn't you
book.
be worried, anxious, fearful, tense, irritated, exhausted? There, that's how tension works. Mentally and physically, you're so keyed up, you're a wreck. But look, the mosquito's flying away. It's vanished, gone forever.
It moved to
Forget it.
Minnesota.
You can relax.
Right?
Now, doesn't that feel good? That's what relaxation does for you. Unwinds you from the top of your head to the toes of your feet.
Where else would you have
Wouldn't you
toes?
like to feel this way all the time? Once you discover how to relax your mind and your muscles, you'll
And
never
your
be
morals.
plagued by fatigue. You'll just be pleasantly tired. Worries won't give you headaches. Problems won't drive you crazy. You'll fall asleep as easily as when you were a babe in arms.
Oh, gross. I just imagined him nursing.
Oh, gross. Why did you say that?
I'll just wake him and remind him I'm going to be in the guest room.
What?
Back to sleep, darling.
Sleep I can't. I'm wide awake.
Yes, you can. Here, listen to this.
Bzzz.
True relaxation comes from conquering both nervous and physical tensions by calming both mind and muscles. Did you hear that, dear?
Sure.
What did I say?
Nervous tension comes from the mind, physical tension from the muscle.
You're so sexy.
Although mind and muscle affect each other, tension begins in the mind, in the way we approach our daily problems
Oh,
at
yeah.
work and at home.
Read it, baby.
Mental tension
That's
starts
right.
when a person stews
Read it
about
how I like it. Oh,
like
yeah.
a pressure cooker. Well, think of that. A pressure cooker.
All right, I'm thinking of it. I'm a pressure cooker.
I'm highly efficient and use less energy than other
You
appliances.
increase the pressure on yourself by stewing in worry and fear, anger and despair. To get relief, you must reduce the pressure. Let the world take care of its own worries. You'll help yourself most by concentrating on your own affairs. But when you tackle your problems, remember that mighty few of them prove so critical that you have to solve them perfectly. Under such reduced pressures, you'll begin enjoying yourself wherever you are, untroubled by life's daily problems.
Cute hat.
Beginning to feel better?
Uh-huh.
And this is only the beginning. Once you get rid of nervous tension, then relaxing your muscles is a cinch. Look,
That's what I see every day.
whenever you notice any muscles anywhere getting tight and tense, relax them. Your frown, your lips, your jaw. You can relax no matter where you are. Here's what I do, and it works. If I find my hands are as tense as yours, I relax them.
Brought to you by
I
Palmolive.
shake my hands from the wrists, flip them, flop them until they feel as loose as a scarecrow's. The same thing with my arms and shoulders.
I use a massager I got at the
Even
drugstore.
in the middle of a job, you can ease your tensions by stopping and rolling your shoulders and neck muscles, like a prize fighter warming up before the bell. Try it. There's nothing like a good physical workout to relax your muscles. and
Okay,
soothe
I
your
am
nerves,
not going to judge anyone's foreplay rituals.
provided you don't overdo it. The important thing is not to go at it too hard. Just change your pace. Go from standing to sitting. From the activity of a jack-in-the-box to the limp relaxation of a rag doll. Whenever you feel yourself tensing up, take time to go limp all over, from the soles to the scalp. Try it now. Curl your toes slightly, then let them loose.
What weird hands.
Now tighten the leg muscles, knees, thighs, the stomach muscles. Then let them go soft and mushy. Again. And again.
Oh, you're smothering me.
The fingers, arms, shoulders, neck. Let your jaw drop.
Gaze not into the
Take a
abyss.
slow, deep breath. No, not with your chest, with your abdomen.
Wherever that is.
There. Yawn. as deeply as you can.
Feed me.
Stretch wider like a cat.
Feed me.
Chew on air. Slowly, fully. Notice how wonderful you're beginning to feel, like you are floating away into dreams.
And he died.
As for everything else, the Greeks had a word for this mental and physical state of bliss. Ataraxia was
Oh, I
the
had
term
that
they
freshman
chose to
year.
use for the opposite of anxiety, fatigue, and blues. Ataraxia means peace of mind, and that, even more than money, is what most of us want to find.
You know, it's stressful having a beaker of boiling sangria for a head.
Today, medical science recognizes that some folks aren't helped by relaxing exercises.
So never mind.
In cases of difficult tension and nervous apprehension, doctors are now prescribing an ataraxic medicine.
Crystal meth.
It makes those who fear they're about to quit feel like they're ready to begin, bidding their darkened spirits goodbye for the calming peace of a cloudless sky.
Say, those arms aren't married.
Of all the
Say.
states throughout this nation, the happiest by far is the state of relaxation. There'll be fewer breakdowns and insomniacs when more of us have learned to be relaxed. We'll be free to relish the joys of life, no longer tense over daily worries and strife.
That's what having a toddler feels like.
Just wait till the internet. Everything will depress me then.
Thank you, thing.
Oh, yum, business dip.
Oh, with ruffles or pita chips?
I love it. Oh man, my own office. I could totally let one right now.
Who was it said that we begin to grow wise when we learn not to chase too hard the things we prize?
You just said that.
No one ever paid too high a price to gain his goal who kept a relaxed mind and an untroubled soul.
Legal Tender by Isaac Mizrahi.
Fabulous.
When your mind and muscles are relaxed, your body pleasantly
I'm
tired,
sleeping.
rather than nervously exhausted, you're not only free of worries, you are no longer troubled by insomnia. A relaxing bath, a warm drink, and a good dull book are enough to make you hot.
Can a book be good and dull?
Turn out the light.
For those of us who succeed in changing our attitudes have learned the secret of mastering our mood.
And she shivs him.
Oh my God! How did she hide that tent under the robe?
That was a robe. It wasn't a dress.
I thought it was, I kept wondering why she didn't get her dress for bed. I'm highly tense after that.
No kidding. That wore me out.
Goodbye, people.
So long.
It's time for Riff Tracks.
Riff Tracks, copyright by Riff Tracks, all rights reserved.